Namaskaram to all of you and a warm welcome to the Swayam MOOC Telugu learning program. My name is Vatulu Venkateshwarlu and I will be your instructor for Telugu language course. Today we will learn an important topic, intransitive verbs and their transitive counterparts. Once the concept is clear, the topic becomes very easy. If not, it may seem confusing. Intransitive verbs describe actions that happen on their own with no object receiving the action. Transitive verbs describe actions done to something or someone. Telugu often uses near little verb pair to express this. Intransitive verbs versus transitive verbs. Sample explanations. Intransitive verb, which means akarmaka kriya, these are the basic verbs in Telugu. The action does not need an object. The subject performs the action alone. Example, the flower bloomed. Transitive verbs, which means sakarmaka kriya, the action needs an object. Someone does something to something or someone. The example, the gardener flourished the flower. Many Telugu intransitive verbs convert to transitive verbs by adding ending like chu, pinchu, chu or pajeyu. The meaning changes from happening naturally, making it happen intentionally. Today's goals are understand the difference between intransitive and transitive verbs. Important verb pair, intransitive to transitive. Below is the vocabulary provided organized clearly with meanings and examples. A natural action become caused action. I will teach common Telugu verb pair, which means intransitive to transitive. See example sentences, which means Telugu, transliteration and also English. Practice translating and forming causative sentences. We will see the related vocabulary. Kalu, to burn. It is a intransitive verb. Kalsu, burn. It is a transitive verb. Kulu, which means to collapse or to fall down. It is a intransitive form. Kulsu, which means to demolish or to bring down. It is a transitive form. Pelu, which means to explode. It is a intransitive form. Pelsu, to explode or to burst something. It is a transitive form. Ralu, which means to fall. It is a intransitive form. Usually used for small item falling down. Ralsu, which means to make fall or to drop something intentionally. It is a transitive form. Maru, to change or to be changed. It is intransitive. Marchu, to change something, to alter. It is a transitive form. Yes, dear learners, let us continue deeply observe here one more time. I am going to explain what are intransitive and transitive verbs. Intransitive verb means akarmaka kriya. The action happens on its own. There is no object. Examples are the door opened, which means talupu teruchukundi. Transitive verb, which means sakarmaka kriya, someone causes the action to happen. The action requires an object. See the example. I opened the door, which means nenu talupu terichanu. This causing meaning is the key to understand Telugu causative verbs. Dear learners, now I am going to explain everything one by one. Get ready? Kalu, which means to burn. Kalsu, which means burn. It is a intransitive form. Here the original verb is kalu. See the example. మంట కాలింది, which means the fire burned or the fire was burning. The manta means fire. It is a common noun. Kalindi, burned, the word, the intransitive verb form kalu. And past tense personal suffix im and the neutral predicate marker the, finally, manta kalindi. The transitive ayana chetlanu kalchadu, which means he burned the trees or he set the trees on fire. See the explanation here. Ayana means he, chetlanu means the trees. Chetlu is the plural form of trees. Its oblique stem is chetla. We add the accusative suffix nu, the finally chetlanu, which means the trees. Kalchadu is a past tense transitive verb meaning burned or set on fire. It is formed as kalchu plus a plus do, kalchadu. So the final meaning is he burned the trees. Kulu means to fall down. See the example here. Goda kulindi, the wall collapsed. Here Goda means wall. The explanation here, kulu root verb plus im past tense personal suffix plus the neutral predicate marker the. The final form is kulindi. See the example. Ayana కూలబడ్డాడు. He collapsed. Kulsu means to demolish. The example is వారు గోడను కూల్చారు, which means they demolished the wall. వారు means they. Goda means wall with accusative suffix nu added to become godanu. Is the verb formed by combining kulchu plus a plus ru, resulting is the final sandhi form kulcharu. Pelu means to burst or to explode. Pelchu means to blast or to explode something. See the examples and explanation. Bambu pelindi, which means the bomb exploded. Here the bambu means bomb, a common noun. See the verb breakdown here. Pelu, it is a root verb, plus im, past tense personal suffix, plus the neutral predicate marker the. The final form is pelindi. See another example here. Sainyam bambunu pelchindi. The army exploded the bomb. Here Sainyam means army, bambu means bomb, with the accusative suffix nu added to form bambunu, is the verb formed from the transitive root pelchu plus im plus the, resulting the final form pelchindi. Key difference, please observe. Pelu, something exploded by itself, there is no object. Pelchu, someone causes something to explode, takes an object. Ralu means to fall or to drop. Intransitive verb. See the example, Vana chinkulu ralayi, which means raindrops fell. See the explanation here. Vana chinkulu, which means raindrops and functions as the subject. Ralayi is the first tense form of ralu, indicating that action happened on its own without an agent. The verb formation ralu plus a plus e, finally ralayi. Ralu the root verb, a first tense marker, e plural predicate marker. Ralsu, which explore that to drop something, it is a transitive verb. See the sentence structure here. Telugu follows a subject object verb, which means SOV pattern, word order where the subject precedes the object and the verb comes last as the head of the sentence. See the example. ఆమె నీళ్లను రాల్చుతుంది, which means she lets the water flow. Ame serves as the subject meaning see. See the breakdown of components here. Neelu means water and takes the accusative case suffix nu, to from neellanu, marking it as the direct object. The verb ralchutundi derived from the root ralchu to let flow with tumdi indicating present progressive tense for third person singular feminine or neuter objects non-honorific. How these sentences work grammatically? Telugu is head final. So complements like objects precedes the verb and it is a prodrop, often omitting subjects when the content is clear. The predicate marker the in feminine neuter forms completes the verb for singular non-honorific agreement. We'll see the next verb. Maru, marchu. Maru means to change. By itself, it is an intransitive verb. See the example, Vatavaranam marindi, which means the weather changed. See note here, Vatavaranam, which explore that weather and functions as the subject. Marindi is the past tense form of maru, indicating a change that happened naturally without an external agent. Grammatical formation of the verb maru plus im plus the sandhi form is marindi. Maru plus im plus past tense marker neuter predicate marker. The verb marchu, which means to change, and is a transitive verb requiring an object. In the sentence, నేను నా ప్లానును మారుస్తాను, which means నేను means I and is the subject. ప్లానును, which means object, where plan means plan and the accusative suffix nu marks it as the direct object. See the morphological structure of the verb. The verb marustanu is formed from the root verb marchu plus the future tense personal marker ta and the first person singular personal marker nu. So the structure is marchu plus ta plus nu. The final meaning I will change. This shows how Telugu verbs conjugate by adding suffixes for tense and person directly to the root verb. Here the key observation are maru change happens naturally. Marchu, someone intentionally changes something. I hope you all enjoyed today's lesson. We'll meet again with the another interesting lesson. Thank you.